The following moments may contain explicit language.
Chud gets exposed as a gay today with undeniable proof. Video from Poetic Flacco. I'm sure at this point everybody knows who Chud is. He's a racist piece of shit and is currently locked up for shooting an unarmed black man. Apparently, he got exposed as gay. We're going to get into the video, but before we do me a favor, hit that sub button. Also, if you like the content, hit the like button. Let's get into it.
Chud got exposed today as a homosexual man with undeniable proof, man. And sir, this is some nasty work. Chud been out here two-timing zest monsters and deep throating they stiff belly buttons, man. Sir, you are a degenerate. I've never seen nothing like this before, man. Before we get to the new information that has arose today, I just want to say this ain't the first time Chud has been exposed for being a homosexual. All right, last month we covered a member of the flexible community exposing Chud for wanting to stick his woodpecker in his bottomless mimosa. Pause, cuz. Hold on, bro. Hold on, cuz. I'm getting too carried away. Pause.
Also, I don't know if it's already public knowledge, but like that Chud the Builder guy, the blatantly racist white guy that's in Tennessee and like just is blatantly racist, we're from the same town. And multiple times he sent me and my other gay boyfriends nudes on Grindr. So oh my god, great question. I don't know if you've like ever thought about this, but the world actually like operates on a timeline. And part of the timeline is the past. And in the past, I didn't have a boyfriend like I do in the current, like present tense, so. Okay, but low-key, I'm happy that my video outing Chud the Builder, aka Dalton Etherly or whatever, is getting like traction because we went to the same high school together and trigger warning, I was popular on Vine, like that was my thing. And one day I was staying after school for math tutoring because I needed help in math. And I was sitting outside of the school, like on my phone, just like being on my phone. And he took a picture of me, then posted it to social media being like, this is what like the internet popular kids do in real life. Like this is what they're actually like. I'm sitting there waiting for my mom to pick me up from after school tutoring. And you're taking a picture of me Right. So at the end of the day, I won. You're going to jail, if not prison, and your bond was $1.2 million.
Chud don't got a type, man. Chud don't got no type at all. If you got some dookie, he's sniffing. Now, Chud went from being a woodpecking dookie sniffer to a bottomless mimosa. Because a black woman who, he ran across by chance in public and tried to act brand new and embarrass her, she came out with her story about Chud. And apparently, man, according to her, bruh, she was stuffing Chud's belly button with the 19-inch Jason Love.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I know what he's referring to. He's probably gonna bring up the clip. But there was a black woman that said she knows Chud, basically. And she used to peg him. Like my only question is like, you're not only are you racist, undercover racist, like you use freedom of speech as a cover up to be racist, but you're also taking it up the ass behind closed doors. You're coming off like this straight white male when all this evidence is coming out that you actually like men. You're a weirdo. Not only are you a weirdo, right, because you're undercover doing it, right? If you're gay, be gay. You know what I mean? I don't have no problem with the gays. But you're on a down low, sir. And you're harassing black people? For what reason? It's weird. The activities of these weirdos trying to figure out the mindset of these people, you'll end up going batshit crazy because it's like a waste of time, waste of energy. And I never understood why people like Chud would worry about another group of people that are not worried about you. It's fucking weird. But let's continue.
Huddle.
Up to speed. Now, so you were not playing when you said that you used to peg him.
Every man that has ever been with me, I have pegged them.
What?
Yes, I'm a top.
Okay. All right. Okay.
From his picture, that picture in the corner, he looks like you know what I mean? He just looked like one of them white boys that like it like that. He just looks weird. Like He got the handlebar mustache, like he's in the 1850s or some shit like that. Like, he's a whole weirdo.
They used to have sex parties and stuff. And you and Dalton were very close. Were you guys in a relationship though?
Oh, no, not at all. It's just the homie. It's just the homie that comes and parties sometimes.
And this was only during your sex parties?
Yeah.
Would you charge for these sex parties?
Absolutely.
Her confidence is like, we need more people like you on screen. Just say it. Just say that. Okay, so how did you know that he was into pegging? Like, he just came and just told you? He went from selling weed to saying, hey, will you hit me with a strap?
I'm a very open person, if you can't tell. So whoever decides they want to be in my life, I tell them what I'm on. Because especially as a man, if say I do decide I'm going to wear my strap outside today, if I don't tell you that and you see me with a bulge in my pants, that's going to be kind of alarming. So I tell everyone around me what I stand for, what I'm about, what I do. So if I do decide to put the strap on today, it's no surprise. So then once they find out that that's what I'm on, then they have the choice. Do you want to me or not? And most times they stick around. It doesn't bother them.
So were you the first person to ever peg him? Or
most of my clients, I'm there first.
Chud, I think I speak for all the white supremacists that you idolize. You've lost your right to be racist, man. You can no longer be racist if you squealed out a...
No. I think all races are like Chud. I think they all like it up the derriere. They all do. All that built up aggression. They you know what I mean? When they can't riot against other minorities that they hate, they come together and they make love because they're weirdos. You think about it. You have to be insane or weirdo to have that much hate for no reason. Just hate, and you want to put it on another group of people because either doing better than you or whatever. I don't know what goes inside these weirdos' minds, right? But that built up frustration, they got to take it out on each other, and they got to have boy sex because they're weirdos. Now, I'm not saying, gay people are weirdos. If you gay and that's what you like, I'm talking about these specific type of dudes that are on the down low and do things like this. They just give off like this, I don't know. And then they push this macho, like I'm a man, I'm a Christian man and all this, but behind closed doors, they taking it up to, you know what? They need to lock him up and put him behind the bar. Like they need to lock him up and put him under the jail. He's a menace to society. America is already in a little bit of a dysfunction already because of the internet, the fucking politics, all this weird shit going on. We don't need him stirring up the pot for no reason.
When a black woman stuck a rubber anaconda in you, man, and fractured your prostate, you can't be racist no more, bro. A black woman stuck in a rubber anaconda in you, bruh. A plastic one at that. And fractured your prostate. Nah, come on, son. Now, apparently she did such a good job that Chud decided he wanted to experience the real thing. So instead of going to a chick with a fake strap on, Chud sought out a chick with the real thing. This brings us to today. A woman by the name of T.S. Baby Jane has came out. Now, she has came out and she provided undeniable proof because Chud is known to deny until you show proof. See, Chud denied all the other stories claiming that everybody was just lying on him, but this lady, or whatever we are identifying this person as, has provided undeniable proof. Now, I met Chud on Grindr. Apparently Chud, because we've heard this from multiple people, Chud is apparently, according to his accusers, like a full-time Grindr. Like Chud lives on Grindr. Now, depending on who you ask, Chud is on Grindr looking for dookie butts or woodpeckers.
When he hit me up, I asked if he bottomed. I don't know why he said this. Basically, like, he said,
I'm a top. I've never bottomed. I don't want to bottom. Like, I don't do any of that gay shit.
And I don't know if it was like my fault, because back then I was like, I don't like bottoms. And I mean, bottom chasers are a thing. And girl, I'm 6'2". Like, I feel like it was just me. Like, I'm so HSTS. Like, oh my god, like, I'm only a bottom. Girl, you don't even know how to bottom. Not true. But yeah, I've topped some dudes. Especially now that we know we got pegged, it's like, it was either cope or it was a lie. I feel like it was a lie, because I feel like that's why he was looking for. But at the same time, like, there was a point in our hookup when my hands got too close to his and he like moved them away. So I'm like, if you wanted to bottom, why not let me finger in it? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Do you know what I'm saying?
well, let me put a finger in it. Come on. Look, the nail's broken off. Easy. Okay.
Back on track. No, we're not.
But I asked if he reciprocated, you know? And he said, I mean, I love going down on girls, so, like, I don't see why not. Okay.
Yo, fam. Now, everything about this actually confirms everything we've known about Chud. Chud, in his entire activity online, has been rooted in contradictions and hypocrisy. Chud was out here calling black folks the N-word with the hard R, while in the same breath claiming he's not racist, it's just freedom of speech. He was out here calling black folks the N-word with the hard R. He's seen a interracial couple walk by, and he berates the woman for being with a black guy. He says black folks has nothing to offer, our culture is trash, we need to leave America, while in the same breath claiming he loves black people and he's not racist. So when you tell me that Chud is out here saying he's not a homosexual because he don't allow his chadussy to get busted, which we now know is cap, but I guess because it's rubber, he believes that it's not homosexual activities because it's the fake thing, but the real thing going in you, he says, that's a tad bit too. Nothing about this guy is rooted in logic and reasoning. He believes he's not a homosexual because the chadussy didn't get busted by a real thing, but he can allow this person to stick their stiff belly button down his esophagus and make him choke.
Yeah, usually the dudes that's on the down low, they do things like that. Like they'll get pegged by girls and weird shit like that, and make comments like, or say things like, "It's not gay. It was a girl was doing it to me," or "It wasn't a real, penis. It was plastic."
Pause. Pause. Double pause.
You still had something go into your anus, sir. You like it, and that's okay. You clearly was talking to that person, he was clearly having a conversation with that person and getting intimate with that person. You knew that person was who that person was, right? We're not going to say too much, but you knew who that person was. And you still decided to deal with that person and say undercover things like, I don't mind going down on you. I go down on women all the time. That's not a woman, a real woman with a vagina. You would be going down giving that person fellatio that has a woody woodpecker. By all accounts, that means you're a homosexual. You like boys. And it's okay if you like boys, but come from out the closet, Chud. The gig is up. You're gay. We understand. We understand you can't be gay and also a racist in a line with white supremacy because they don't want you. No. Even though they're also gay, but no one has outed them.
And belly buttons is a straight man activity according to Chud. Now, this is not only the only thing we learn about Chud. So we found out, according to this person, that Chud and her went out on a date and they was seen together in public.
Yeah, that's hot. Again, he acted like a normal person. He hit all my green flags, at least at the time, where it's like he treated me like a normal girl, agreed to be seen with me in public, wasn't pushy about pictures. When he agreed to take me out, he said, "I don't give a anyone town things. My town hates me. They're always screenshotting my grinder, calling me gay and shit because I'm autistic. It was like, that sucks. It's just funny how he framed it in hindsight. Babe.
He told this person he's autistic. No, Chud, you're stupid. You're stupid. And it seems like that's his MO. Like he uses excuses to get away with the bullshit that he's doing. For instance, in order to be racist, he uses free speech. I should be able to say what I want, right? Which is a stupid concept, but we're not going to get into it, right? So he uses that to be racist. Then he tells this person he's artistic, and that kind of gives him an excuse to be down low, or some type of shield to be down low, or for the people that hate him, they hate him because he's autistic. Like, what the fuck is, like, he's clearly stupid. We know that. But I'm just dissecting the reasoning, trying to dissect the reasoning of why he is the way he is. It's just flat out stupidity all around. But he's a complete idiot. Yeah, he's a complete dumbass. Play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. And he is the grand champion. He won the grand prize of stupidity.
Like, they're doing that because you're, like, racist. Like, you go into places and say the N-word. Not because you're on Grindr and autistic.
It's unfortunate that we had to find out that Chud was autistic in this fashion, but this explains his behavior. This explains it all, man. Chud going out saying the N-word in public, calling a black man the N-word and shooting him while trying to claim he shot him because of free speech, going to court and thinking he's the victim, right? Calling himself, I don't know, like the white MLK, trying to be like a spokesperson for... This right here explains it all. The drastic shift in beliefs that fast, going from being like a social justice warrior to being a white nationalist within a span of like 6 months, this explains it all. He is susceptible to brainwash. This man watched way too many Nick Fuentes clips and then became a white nationalist. Chud is autistic. I believe it 1,000%. Now, here's the thing, okay? This person got pictures of her and Chud, or them and Chud, or they and Chud on this date. And Chud, you cannot deny this, sir. We are live on this person's Instagram. Again, this is their Instagram. We are live on the Instagram, okay? Live on the Instagram. So Chud can't get to, oh my God, this is live on the Instagram, right? All right. Live, right? Cool. This was posted 48 weeks ago. This was posted July 21st, 2025, 48 weeks ago, last year, okay? So July 21st, 2025, they posted a picture of their week. Not really knowing who this person really was like that, not really understanding why this person was even moderately famous. They was just posting their week. And you know who is a part of their week? You lied to us, Chud. You lied to us, Chud. You was really sucking on belly buttons and stuffing your butt with the rubber, bro. You was really doing that.
Diabolical. Diabolical. Look at this, man. This, I mean, we already kind of knew he was a fairy. We knew. But this just solidifies it.
You did that, bro. You did that, bro. You was really doing that, bro. You lied to us. But it gets more. It gets more flagrant, man. All right, because before Chud get to, the picture's cut off halfway, man. How y'all know it's me? It's just a white guy with a mustache. Because you know how they do, bruh. These people are absolutely delusional. They're pathological liars. We got more, Chud. All right, that ain't cut off halfway.
Yeah, so last year, May 2025, I Chud the Builder.
I ain't never seen Chud this happy before. I've never seen Chud this elate. Oh, Chud look like he is where he belong, guy, man.
I ain't gonna lie, he do look a little slow. Now that I really look at him, he do look a little, you know what I mean? He do look a little slow. He might be autistic. He might be more than autistic. He might be something else. But yeah.
Chud apparently put his lips.
We got you. We got you. Let's go back to the photo though. Let's go back.
Oh God, man.
There we go. There we go. Let's take a screenshot of this. Share image. Wait, yeah. Add to photos. Yep.
Chud apparently.
That's definitely going to be in the thumbnail. Wow. He can't beat at this point, they're not even allegations. It's the truth. Chud likes men's. Chud like the boys. Chud like boys. The jig is up. His life is, I mean, it's over, but his reputation is really over at this point.
His lips and his mouth on more than just her face, man. Apparently, Chud was fighting for his life in her apartment, bruh. Chud had his esophagus violated.
And sexy word. Anyway, he went down on me until his clothes were off, and he gestured for me to reciprocate. Remember how I said he was nofap and smoked a lot of blunts? Well, that first round didn't last very long. I'd never done this before, but in that moment, on my face, I realized then that some things should be kept a fantasy, because being nofap, it was so much, and it tasted like a bitter ashtray. I swear to God, there was a hint of weed in it, like I'd licked the resin out of a bong. I didn't even know that was a thing. Like, it tasted like weed, and it was a lot on my face. I toweled off and we took a break.
Hey, yo, bro. Hey, yo, man. Yo, Chud. Yo, Chud, bro. Yo, you is a different type of guy, bro. So Chud loved his experience so much, he actually hit them up as recently as February to run it back. Now, he sent them this picture on Grindr. She sent the picture to her friend like, yo, he just hit me up. Yo. Well, the picture is a picture that Chud has never posted. So if you reverse image search it, it doesn't pop up anywhere. It gets worse though. So Chud's baby mama found out, according to this person, she found out that Chud was out here doing what he was doing on Grindr. I don't know how she found out, but she found out. And apparently her and Chud had this argument about it. Chud then screened the argument and sent it to this person that he's dealing with from off of Grindr. Now, in the messages, Chud is just outright telling them, hey, listen, man, I like what I like. It's better than coming home to you. And I'm like, yo, this is not no, yo, Chud is only lying to the internet. But everybody else, anybody around, it looks like everyone around Chud knows this, because it didn't look like Chud was going out of his way to really hide this. It's not until he became popular on the internet that now he feels like he got to hide it.
He sent me these texts with his baby mama, who was Latina, months later after a date. She said, go live happily ever after with a dude. Get him, girl. And then he said, back in the day, when women were made to be feminine, that's when society was the best and the least gay occurred. Every time women get out of hand, the facts go back to the Roman.
So Chud is acknowledging that back in the day, white people used to be openly gay. White men. They used to do gay activities. The Romans, all them boys. They used to like it up the you know what. So he think because back in the day, the whites back in the day used to get down freaky deaky like that, it's okay for him to do it today. What type of diabolical nonsense does that make? Weirdo activity. So that's like saying your ancestors, committed the worst crime against humanity, which is chattel slavery, right? Because it was done in the past, it's okay to do it again today. You see how vicious and evil these people can be? And the logic is just gone. So, because your ancestors were murderers, rapists, and pillagers, it's okay for you to do that now? That's the same logic. That's weird.
And dudes who are more femme than their girlfriends are. Women are so manly. Dudes would rather fuck a femboy than come home to their GF. Who act like dudes will call men gay for fucking femboys who are more feminine than they are. In quotes.
How dare you not want to come home and a man with
Sorry, babe. I'd rather fuck a girl with a and an N-word with a mid like yours. Cry laughing emoji. My friend made a good point where she's like, yeah, bro, like you really owned your baby mama. I know it's like not base, like it's very misogynist. Just say you think it's hot, bro. Like, that's all. It doesn't have to be this whole thing.
At this point, you really got to sit back and just ponder, man, to what kind of life is Chud gonna come out to, bruh? Yo, while Chud has been in jail, his life has been destroyed, has been ruined. Chud, at this point, has been outed as a homosexual. He's homeless. His kid mama is apparently changing his name. He's gonna be a felon with a criminal history. He won't be able to get a job anywhere. He's an absolute pariah. How do your life get any much worse? Well, unfortunately.
All right, that's the end of the video. Chud. So yeah, he's a raging homosexual. Undercover raging homosexual. And that's the worst part, right? Because if you're a homosexual, you could be a homosexual. There's nothing wrong with that. Gay, right? But to be down low and try to make all these weird, I'd rather be with a femboy than an actual woman because you women are more masculine today than the femboy. What, like, logic is just totally gone, right? We understand that with most races, logic is not there. Common sense not there, right? They think with the mind of a fucking 2-year-old. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment sections below. Diabolical. But that's going to be it for me in this video. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.